Looks like we're on. All right. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday afternoon from New Zealand to everyone. Um, I actually thought I was streaming 5 minutes ago and then saw on my tablet I was still offline, so I've been talking to myself for 5 minutes. Um, which, of course, the only unusual thing about that is the fact that that was completely unintentional for once. Um, so here I am again. I guess I've got an offline recording to delete now, but that's fine. I can do that later on. Um, yeah, I hope you're all doing fine. I frankly have not had a great week. I won't go into details. Suffice to say, I am uh, actually quite pleased it's Sunday afternoon. Okay, I'm back at work on Monday, albeit I'm actually going to be out of the office. I'm flying to the west coast of the South Island of New Zealand for 3 days, just on another rolling usual work trip that I do, which would be a nice little break. The best part is I've got Thursday off. So, and of course we've got Easter, and I'm sure at some point, as I keep saying, I will do hopefully a continuous playthrough of Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap, Sega Master System emulator, which I'm quite looking forward to. I did find an emulator. I've tested it out on the emulator. It works, apart from the fact that I have to tweak my buttons. They're in the wrong order. It's kind of important to have buttons in the right place for certain games. So, but that's easily solved, and I can do that in preparation for then. So I will endeavour to whack a schedule up for that as to when that'll take place. The sticking point, of course, being still a parent, still married. Not that that's a stick. That bit's not the sticking point. Let me be clear. It's all the trappings and responsibilities that come with that. So hopefully I can again play continuously, with the exceptions of little, toilet stops or food breaks, little intermissions. Um, I Planning's always important. I should probably double check with the missus and figure out what Easter plans are. If there is one day where we get to staycate, that could be my time. Maybe on Good Friday. I don't know what laws are like in other countries. Here in New Zealand, everything except the very core essentials stop. So usually that means I go to the supermarkets on Thursdays and stock up on snacks, gaming snacks. So I might have some gaming snacks on Friday. We'll see how we go. As I say, I'll chuck that up into a schedule, see how we go. For the moment, today is all about going at it old school. So very quickly, right off the bat, how's this going? I'm just under 4 gaming hours away from getting Cloud and Barrett to level 95. I actually worked out, I'm actually going to do this now. We'll do this now. How long have I been playing this grind? Um, that's actually what I'm going to play today, is Day of the Tentacle. So I'm going back to the 90s for me. Where are we? We want that. I mean, I have access to that. I'm just not going to install it quite yet. That's fine. 829. Okay. That's a while. So that's been my main timestamp, because, of course, the timer maxes out. So I can't be bothered thinking right now. As I said, I've had a tough little while. 829. I've got it around the wrong way. Ha ha. That's okay. Let's go, what? 829 minus. So when I started this grind back in September 2025, that said 412.0. There was actually a point, which means, okay, awesome. I've been at it a while, so I'm aware that Circle Master estimated he did it in 525 hours. Dave Stereo was a little above 400, so Dave Stereo, you're faster than me. Congratulations. I might still beat Circle Master, but that's not really the goal. The goal is just to finish it and, I guess, claim I'm the first New Zealander to do this grind and possibly the oldest. But that's fine. For now, but that's the update. I won't go to the trouble of playing it. As I said, I've been chipping at this offline. I'm not as advanced towards level 95 as I would like to be. Like I said, it hasn't been a great week. Motivation's been low. Um, and this has taken up a bit more of my time. Oh, look, I've already got 2.2 hours, which is still an embryo, still very embryotic. But if you haven't played Slay the Spire 2, get it. It's fantastic. But today, I'm going to the 90s. I'm going back to when I was 11, going back to when, and it's full screen, so we'll see how the camera handles this. Also, is it just me, or does that actually look better? Like, I don't know, the resolution looks nicer. Um, no, I don't want that. That would just be annoying. So yeah, when I was an intermediate, which I guess is kind of like middle school for other countries, I don't know. I was 11 anyway. I didn't grow up with computers, but I had plenty of friends that did, and so that precipitated a lot of cheeky overnight stays on the weekend. And one of my mates on his DOS only PC had a DOS version of this, um, which was a lot of fun. I played it a few times at his place. I mean, I've clocked it so many times, but it's just a fun little game that I like to play. So graphic adventure time with Day of the Tentacle. He also had one of the Monkey Island series of games. I think he had all two or three at the time. He might have had Monkey Island 2, whatever the title of that one was. The one where you do all the sword fighting and you've got that little straw hut of the natives that changes the doors all the time. I think that's Monkey Island 2. I don't have that, but I plan on getting it. That was another favourite of mine. But today it's Day of the Tentacle. Let's take on this world, shall we?
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
I will skip the opening credits, but we'll let this play through, and then we'll crack on with the game.
It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that purple tentacles mutated into an insane
Also my neck's a bit
genius.
stiff. One moment.
Dr. Fred's going to kill them both.
Yeah, I need a new pillow. That's quite tight.
I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy
Oh, 43-year-old problems.
Now, I know that I must go back to the mansion.
Alright. Skippity doodah. That's not the button I want. Resume. Okay, pause. Okay, space does the same thing. Oh, there we go. Had to wait for the title.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Got it. We're just going to be playing with mouse. Right, so there's so many ways I can play this. I pretty much played it to death, but yeah, we'll just see how we go. Interesting side note, if achievements is your thing... Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, right click. Pressing that 100 times makes Weird Ed Edison scream. It's a hangover from... Oh, here we go.
There's something funny about
Manic
that
Mansion.
clock. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Cool, we'll just straightforward get to these things.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Oh! Sorry, I hit my keyboard.
Thought you weren't that
Let's just push that over there.
Did you say Bernard?
Yes, we did.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Lots.
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-matic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it yesterday through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It worked! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh, itch.
Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, say
Alright. Cracking it is. Alrighty.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Oops, that's right. Right clickers. So I'm doing this all by mouse, so I've got to remember right
It's
click.
designed for a super
Oh,
battery,
message.
capable of storing up to
We will have visit. Okay.
time of only
This will be interesting. This might be a short stream. I've got my in-laws coming. Oh,
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flash them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them
Yes.
down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's his name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times. Tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
oh, I love the commentary in this. All right. Now, okay, so that's okay. Wonder if I can tweak the resolution in this. It might be a bit late for that. Oh, what are we doing here? Hang on. Okay, I need to go this way. There we go. So if I do, okay, left. I keep doing right click. Okay, right click, left click. Okay. Now the nuance for Hoagie is that you actually need Laverne as well. Oh, action that. For now, we'll just get all the doors open. There's going to be a lot of walking. So I'm going to start just grabbing. Oh no, we'll just go straight for red. Which of course. Okay. See how much of this game I can get through before visitors arrive. Okay.
Hey,
What is it?
what are you doing?
I'm inventing you, simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
If you choose that, he changes his answer. It's quite funny. Let's do that.
It's a piece of paper that will stick to things by itself. Rather ingenious, if I must say so myself.
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
All right. So we will go give to red. Okay, that's a left click. Oh my goodness. Right click for that, left click for this. Got it.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
All right. We can make a start there. Oil is real easy. Because there it is there. So we can Oh, no, no, I want give. I want pick up. Ah! We also need the spaghetti for later on. This is one of the nuances with this game. If it exists to be picked up, odds are you can probably use it later on. So we're going to pick up all the things. So we need the brush, pick up the bucket. Okay. And then, what are we going to do? We will use bucket with water pump, which we're going to need later. So having played this a few times, knowing what to expect, I'm also doing a lot of pre-prep. That's the gold we need, however...
Hey, keep your hands off that.
We've got to find a way to get the Founding Fathers out of here. Okay. Well, since we have the oil, let's just give it to red now. Let's get that out the way. Okay. I feel like I need to change the resolution, but I'm... Settings. Yeah, okay. Well, that ain't happening. Okay, we're stuck with that. Okay, that's fine. This is not going to be the most polished play, but it's still going to be... We'll still get there. Right, so now we're 1/3 of the way.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Indeed. Okay, now. Also, each character starts with an item, so Hoagie starts with a can opener. We need to go back here.
As soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here. I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Right, so we have to find a way to get rid of that tree, which we'll do later on. Right. There's a lot of dialogue that I can do as well, but we'll try and keep it a little bit trim-ish. Let's see. And Bernard starts with the textbook. Now he actually gives that to Hoagie.
Chronojon.
There's something in the Chronojon.
Cool. So when I see Hoagie, he won't be at the Chronojon. He'll be where I left him. That's one of the nice things. You don't always have to go back and forth. It's just literally give. Flyer. What was that? I can remember. It's been a while.
One looks like it's from a local hardware store.
Ah, we need that. Oops, hang on. Left click, right click. We'll pick that up. That needs to be given to Hoagie as well.
Use the Chronojon.
Excellent. Open door. Actually, help wanted sign. We need to pick that up as well. We need that dime. We actually need 2 of these, which I'll explain later. Oh, what's in here? Okay, right. We need... Again, if you can pick it up, you probably need it. Oh, this is actually quite fun to try. Use... Hang on, where is it? Oh, push, pull... Okay, use... There we go.
Never mix, never worry.
That actually unlocks an achievement if you're into that sort of carry-on. But we need both the decaf and the regular. Okay. Ah, this room has something very cool about it, actually. Oh, need the funnel. Oh, pick up. Okay. So we'll come back to that dryer. It's one of the funniest little Easter eggs in the whole game is that dryer. Okay, so we won't worry about the cigar salesman quite yet. Actually, no. He's just off to the right. We'll come back there. We will go in here. Take the long way. In we go. Now I think, do I close this door? No. Not yet. Okay, so then. Aha! Okay, open the drawer. Right. So, in New Zealand we used to call that twink. Whoops! Supposed to be pick up the boo boo be gone, not the desk. Don't know how I did that. Cool, Swiss bank book, we need that. Because remember, we're trying to find a $2 million diamond. The phone comes in use later, but first we need a reason to call someone. Okay. Open. Is this the room? Okay, right. So, we use... Oh, I can just use left click. Use it with the coin slot. Okay, we need one more dime. Which you would have noticed is stuck to the floor on the ground floor. But we can't just pick it up.
It's useless. No one will ever be interested in my design, so I'm ending my novelty inventing career right here in this tacky motel. How appropriate. I can't even do this right.
Cool. Now you can try talking to him because you really need that gun that he's just dropped. How?
With a handy applicator.
Whoops. Pick up, not look at. There we go. But apparently you can't walk under the chain. So we'll come back to that. I think it's in here I go. And then you'll get...
Green! Bernard!
What are you doing up here?
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Hey,
What's up, Bernard?
Right, we won't...
see you later.
You can have conversations with Green, but don't need to. So if I go... Oh, is it this door? No. So what I'm looking for is a set of keys, but I might have got the wrong door. But while I'm here... Use...
Wow, this is loud.
Right. To get that off, we do this. And then we're just gonna... Oh, I just don't like the shaking. It's just weird. That was... Oh, it was the first room, wasn't it? Yes. Oh, yeah, see, there they are. So if I close the door, pick up the keys. Right, now, believe it or not, you need the keys for the gum. Make that make sense. So, now we can pick up the fake buff. We'll need that much later. Open. Okay, so what, is there anything in here? No, different mailbox, I think. So we'll go here. Alright. So we'll use the keys. So using with the person is the same as giving.
These are your keys.
Where? Gimme. Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
Thank you, masked man.
What sort of person would carry around this many keys?
He does say a lot of cool stuff, but stick around for a while. So now we can use the crowbar with the gum with a dime in it. then we can go use, which is just single click there. Which means I should have a wad of gum. Don't know if you need to use it in anything, but at least we got the dime. So now, oh yeah, I can click behind me. Yeah. So go up here. And then takes 2 dimes to do this. Because we need that sweater again for much later.
Ew, it's soaking wet.
Sounds like we need a dryer. Favorite scene ever. Actually, there's a few, but this one's right up there. Don't try this in public.
I figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
Okay, you want to write that. You want to write that number down. So one more
I
time.
figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
And put the kettle on.
1968. 1974. Ooh,
Actually, I can relate. I collect notes and coins, and I often look at years. Just not that bad, but bad enough. Alright, so now we've got a house. Cool. We'll go back to Hoagie very shortly. Because again, we need Laverne. So the interesting thing with Bernard is that you don't... His whole thing, because he's in the present, his whole thing is... His main goal is to get a diamond. And you can do that without Laverne. So you can play all of Bernard and get the diamond. But of course, that doesn't complete the game. Now, remember what Dr. Fred said at the start. This is the really cool bit. So he's got all those quarters. A quarter gives you 30 minutes. So, Dr. Fred said, Hoagie's 200 years in the past, Laverne's 200 years in the future. I've forgotten the number. So I'm doing this. Check this out. I bet you didn't expect to do a math lesson in a live stream of games.
I figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
Okay. There's our dollars. So, right, how did I do this? So if I go, that's dollars though. So if I times that by 4, we got a lot of quarters, right? Now each quarter gives, really should be writing this down. Each quarter gives half an hour. So, if I times that by 30, this is assuming I got my units right. That's how many minutes. That doesn't really help us. So, start dividing. Divide by 60 is how many hours? Lots of hours. There are 24 hours in a day. That's how many days? And let's just round it. 365. I know it's 365 and a quarter because of leap year. So 365 days in a year. How's that for an Easter egg? He has 200 years worth of quarters. This will make sense later. But for now, we're going to use the sweater with the dryer because it's wet. And then we're going to use... I just think this part is clever.
Whew.
So yeah. 200 years of drying. Which will make sense. Now, I will go to Hoagie. Right, remember what he's got. So he's got the book. Okay, awesome. Let's go upstairs. Right, that's right. So if we pull the cord, or push,
Whee!
don't know what that was. Okay, pull the cord.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
Right, so she comes in and starts cleaning everything. Me and my bucket of water, we need to make it all sudsy, according to Hoagie.
Oh, ha! Get away from that. It's a good thing I finished in there quickly. Now scram. They just don't make founding fathers like they used to.
If you actually have a conversation with the cleaning lady, she thinks you're George Washington. Pretty sure he's not. So, we need to make her take her time. Well, that's fine. Push the bed.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
And now, we pick up the soap. And that's all good. And we'll just go back in here.
All done here. Bye now.
That's right, she always shuts the door when she's done. So, oops, open that. Might as well open that while I'm at it.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
Whoops.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Now, none of these have any bearing, but yeah, why not that one?
How about a skull with, like, scorpions in its mouth?
Seems good.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
I always thought that whatever you chose would end up as the closing credits flag. I don't think I've ever seen that though. Oh, okay, key item. I suppose they're all key items, but that one's key item. So we'll grab that. Ah. You actually need his teeth. Oh, here we go.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
We'll just do
I'm
that.
the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented two slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang.
Uh,
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
cool. So we'll get that done. We'll come back to the horse. Of course, of course. Okay. We need the red paint. The red paint is actually what helps you get Laverne. Okay. Actually, no. We'll take the shortcut. Use. Oh no, just click it. There we go. I don't need to use it. Just left click. Just walk. I'm a little bit rusty. Okay. So. What do I need? Hold on to that. Oh, yes, yes.
The water's all sudsy now.
Excellent. So now, if I just... Cool. The reason that's important is if we go all the way out here, we've got Ben Franklin, who we don't need to talk to. But we just need to do the soap, the water, the bucket, and of course I've got the brush. So now we do the urban legend. Wash a car on a good day, you get a thunderstorm at night. Apparently.
Looks like a big
In New Zealand, if you want to have a rainy day, just put on a cricket match.
my car. Hey Ben,
What do you want?
where are you going? What about your experiment?
Even science sometimes gets cold on account of rain, my boy.
But how are you ever gonna get lightning if you're not gonna stand out in a storm?
To be frank, which I am, I don't know. The science of electrodynamics, much like your mind apparently, is still in a state of relative infancy. Back to the drawing board, I say.
What a genius.
Now, is there something in here? Open. Ah, okay. Okay, so then we'll close.
Ooh, the Pony Express.
Cool. That becomes important later on. But yeah, so that was that mailbox I needed to do. So, what was it? If we...
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Oh yes, so that we give that to Bernard, who will go to. Oh, move that. Alright, so now we go back upstairs. That one.
I don't understand what was wrong with exploding catnip.
There we go.
Hey, there's a letter
Exploding
for you.
catnip.
For me, probably another rejection slip. Oh well. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Alright. Now we grab that. And this is what helps you get the gold pen. Although first, what do I need?
Hey, boy, you missed the
Ah.
party.
That's right. This is why I avoided this room, because this is automatic.
No, last night. At the Novelty Good Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we Novelty Good Salesmen know how to have a good time.
Nice cigars.
I roll them myself. So, want a cigar?
Sure.
Just
bring
because
me
I
some
can.
lemon good
Sorry,
fun.
digital character Bernard thing.
Thought I was gonna blow your head off there, didn't you? Well, you were right.
If you do it a second time, then Bernard looks at you with a pleading face, and then bang.
Shouldn't smoke. It's a bad habit.
Alright, so.
That cracks me up every time.
Right. Okay, so first of all, we're actually going to open... Oh, not pick up. Pick up the. Okay, pick up works. It's supposed to be open. That actually worked. Right, so we do that because then they get trapped. Right, so we actually need one of those exploding cigars, but we don't want to explode. So this is where the flag gun comes in. So use the flag gun with the.
Three-headed monkey.
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, never mind.
And he sees something different every time he tries. So talk to. All right, we need one of those cigars.
Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Same thing.
Nice cigars.
I roll them myself. So, want another cigar?
Okay, but only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that? Get lost, kid.
And now you can't talk to him ever again. In fact, you can't even switch the guns, but that's fine. So that goes to Hoagie. That goes to Hoagie. We'll take a pause on that for now. That stays that. Okay, so we're pretty much mostly, apart from one thing, which we need Laverne for, but we're pretty much done there. So, oops. Go back. Right, now what was I doing? I was going in here.
Excuse me. Yes? Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington. Awesome. Indeed.
Right, so.
Is it true about you and the cherry tree? Oh, yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
Cool.
I
There we go.
bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand. Cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Cool. So we need to find a way to fake a cherry tree. Also, if you talk to him a bit more, because you notice poor old Hancock is quite cold, what you want to do is you want to light a fire, of which you need this log, but then of course you can't nick it, because Thomas won't let you.
Sorry, I'm saving it. It's going to be a famous log.
Cool. So we need to find a way to light things, which is actually, sorry, I'm going the wrong way.
Excuse me. Yes? Mr. President, may I offer you an excellent smoke? Can you also provide me with a light? No. Pity.
Okay, that's easily done, because we can, which is why we have the flag gun to swap it for that. Now, we
Excuse
can
me.
offer you a most excellent cigar.
President, may I offer you an excellent smoke? Can you
Oh,
also
smoke,
provide
not
me with a
cigar.
light? Sure. Well, in that case,
You gotta love the subtle humor in this game. Of course, he's got false teeth. Boof.
blast, I hate it when that happens. See if you can't find those for me, will you? There's a good lad.
I've just realised Hancock actually responds to that. So what you then do, There's actually 2 sets of teeth you can pick up, but only one of them will work. So we offer him the chattering teeth.
Why, thank you, young man. Strange. I wonder if I should cut down on the coffee.
Hey, Tom, look. The father of our nation is cold. Better build a fire.
You're right. I guess you can have my log.
Me? Why should I build the fire? You build the fire.
I'm bothered by the smoke. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your attitude. You build the fire.
No, you build the fire, Mr. Penmanship.
No, you build the fire, log lover.
No, you build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
Welcome, Nathy, sir. Yeah. That conversation between them makes more sense if I actually interacted with them. But yeah, it's part of the humour of the game. So now we'll pick that up. So now we've got the fire. Of course, we can't deal with George Washington's chattering because he's got joke teeth. But remember what I said earlier about we need to get that gold pen, but we can only do that once everybody's gone. Oh, while we're here, we'll skip some dialogue and we're just going to use... Because you actually need his teeth for the future. So you get Bernard's textbook.
LR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa.
That's all you need the textbook for. And I didn't understand a word of that. I think I got the MP something. Electronics textbook, maybe? Okay. Alright, so now we use that with the chimney. Both. Okay, so.
It's blocked up with somebody's bed.
That's right, wrong window. Okay, well, while we're at it, let's push. Is it push?
Where am I gonna put it?
Oh, you. Oh, no.
Sorry, Spartan.
Use? Oh, yeah. Okay. So first we've got to reveal that it's a squeaky mattress. And then we've got to swap beds.
Sounds like the cat's caught a moose up there.
Okay, so now we use that. Because we need to... Ooh! This is actually... Yeah, you got to be a bit quick with that one. If you don't switch the mattresses and you try to take the mouse, then you lose. Basically, you can't. Is the short version. The cat has a crack at you and you don't get the mouse. Now the mouse is important later on in the future. So basically, Laverne. So if I refer to the future, then I'm talking about Laverne's section of the game, which we still haven't unlocked, but we will. Now we need the. Yes, that's a left-handed hammer.
Hey, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. For my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son.
Cool. Now while we're here, we haven't got it. That's fine. There it is. Give that to Hoagie. He doesn't need any of that. So Hoagie needs to give that to Red.
What's this? Help wanted, moronic drone, assist genius, yada yada yada. Well, I'm the only genius around, and you look dumb enough. Then pick up your lantern and get to work.
cool. And now you can grab the lab coat. Now you need that to give to Ben Franklin, who went to his office. But we haven't got a battery. So Ben Franklin's obviously the whole key to getting a battery for Hoagie, but still need a battery. Right, so now that everyone's gone, you can grab the pen. Now, pro tip, if you're trying to get the achievements, don't grab this right away. Go outside, go back to the Chronogens, and you'll have the Founding Fathers outside. Whoops. Actually, we'll just demonstrate that just because I can. And what you'll find is you unlock the very aptly titled "The script writers didn't plan for this," because there's no dialogue. Oh, dear me. So, yep, we'll go here. And you can talk.
Hope everyone's okay.
Yo, Penmaster.
I'm afraid we're a little busy right now.
Okay, now
I
what?
bet this never happens to Tom Paine.
While we're here.
I hope we can get back to work.
Oh, now I never did this.
I wonder if they put the
I never did this with them outside. So,
I bet this
oh, which one should I pick? Because I can't cancel. Oh,
if they put the fire out yet.
I have no idea who Benedict Arnold is. Let's go with that.
That Benedict Arnold? Where?
I never did this with them outside.
I don't see anything.
Right. Oh, okay. That's new for me. Never done that. Right, we'll go back inside. Okay. I'm glad I went out now. Okay, so. Still no one's here. Thank you very much. Yoink.
It looks pretty clear in here now. Say, did you get the pen on our way out?
No, I
found a blanket blocking the chimney.
Son, do you know anything about a blanket? Didn't the dude next to you have one earlier?
Well, he's not wrong, but that's harsh.
Catch you later.
Yeah, run away. You just put tire marks on the back of John Hancock. Oh, dear me. Okay, so back to red. Okay.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Alright, we're 2/3 of the way there. The problem is there's no vinegar in the past and there's no vinegar in the present. So, for that we need the future. I think we'll unlock Laverne now. Talk. I'm getting the hang of this mouse thing now. Getting quite used to it. Okay, back to cherry trees.
What you said about cherry trees? Pondering the great truth, eh? Well,
You don't click that one because he refuses it. That just cancels it. We'll just mock him.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there.
And of course, poor Thomas Jefferson no longer has his famous log. And now we get to juggle 3 characters at once.
Voila! You're quite a man. Yes, I know.
Now Laverne's a bit tricky because she's in a future controlled by tentacles. Oh, and she's also behind me, so there we go.
Get me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? Out in the lobby with your tentacle owner, getting
So yeah,
stuff
in the
on
future,
show.
humans are pets, tentacles rule the world.
Gosh, no owner, you say?
Ah.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
That's right, so we've got Edison's in the future. However, she can't move freely, so
Yoo-hoo, Mr.
I've got to get this in the right order.
What?
What the heck?
Get me out of here! This is a violation of my rights.
Rights? You're a human. You don't have any rights.
Okay, so that takes her to the Chronogon, which is great if you need to get things, because of course she can't move freely. But we start here.
Ooh, I don't
So you got to do that.
like
You got to do
this
3 separate things here.
I think I'm going to throw up all over.
Uh-oh. Time to visit Dr. Tentacle.
Well, what have we here?
I feel pukey.
Indeed. All right, now hold still.
Are you gonna use your scalpel?
No, of course not.
Darn. Do you want to use mine?
No.
Gee, it's a scalpel? That must be her item. That's right, it is.
What?
Which we need to give.
What? What?
Just as I suspected.
What?
Oh, still
There's
stiff.
nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well, I'm late for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you. Oh, sit. Stay. Good boy.
Okay, there's a lot of cool dialogue you can do. But what you want to do is you want to pick that up. Okay, we'll come back to him later, so we'll go through here. Oh, yep. You can go up the fireplace. What's in there? Meanwhile, okay.
Tell me, Lieutenant, how do you really feel about humans?
Honestly, sir, I think they're filthy, obscene, foul, sickening. Like the stuff in your eyes when you wake up. Like the wax that builds up behind your suction cups after a few days. Like...
That's enough, son. I just wanted to be sure you weren't one of those humanist sympathizers. What with this ridiculous human show going on here, there's humophiles everywhere.
I'm no humophile, sir.
Humophile.
Now, let me tell you about a little plan I have.
Ah, remember that dryer? $200 later, it's finished, and it's shrunk.
It's tiny.
Obviously not a heat pump dryer.
Ooh, cute.
Now she's picked it up. Now you need that much later. Recyclotron. You don't actually need that in the game, but that's fine. So now we'll go back here.
Hey, how'd you get out? Get back in there.
Now you can actually try and make a run for the door with those lights on, but then you get zapped. So we probably don't want to do that. So now that we've got the tentacle chart,
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
got to go to the
I
bathroom.
have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Ha, that's a good one. Imagine a human using a bathroom. Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
Okay, so until you can roam freely, this is the only way that you can use the Chronogon. So let's put everything that we need. So Bernard gets the scalpel. Hoagie, who's behind my face, at least we can see that there's Hoagie, gets that. She keeps the sweater. So now we go... Ah, yeah. We go up the chimney. That's right. Last time I played this, I stuffed it up. Because you can... Minimum you can do is 3. chats with the tentacle guard. So we'll do this. We need the crank handle to give to Laverne. This will make sense shortly. We'll just go back down because you've got to open the windows from the other side. Oh, actually, no, we'll do that later. So, okay, so Hoagie, does he need to give anything? Yes. Oh, because I'm on the frame, he's going to walk to there. Okay, got it. And that, the can opener. You'll understand why later on. So now we need to go. So for Laverne, obviously she's in a bind being stuck in the future ruled by tentacles. So the way around for her is, how do I not look like a human? Well, the fix, she's got to be a tentacle. But how do you do that? You take the chart and stick it on there. Funny thing is that if you're in the future with Laverne, you can also pick up the flag while it's still the flag, and it will change in her inventory and she reacts. But since we've done the key thing, and more importantly, the crank, so now we can go back to the guard.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
Yeah, he always says that. So, and then
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
we go back
Ooh,
here.
I don't feel so good.
Again?
So yeah, that's the order you do it in for the efficiency. Right. Doctor's gone. Okay, we go that way, up the fireplace. Okay, and we need to grab that, but you need you need the crank. Pull the crank. Pick up, and now I am a tentacle. And now you can move freely. Ah, yes.
Hello, I'm a tentacle. I'd like to enter my insignificant human in the show.
Oh my, yes, of course. Take these tags and put them on your human and have them wait on the bench in the lobby. Entrance will
It's actually funny if you talk to this guy while you're still the human,
best smile, best hair, and best laugh.
which of course I've avoided, but
Unlike humans, you have been very useful.
Oh, thank you. Believe me, it was my pleasure.
Now all I need is a human.
Yowza! That was one good-looking tentacle.
right, let's go explore. So we'll go, we don't need the kennel yet. Okay, so the whole thing with Laverne is she needs to get inside here. There's a problem.
Sorry, I'm under strict orders from Tentacle number 1, the almighty elder, the Grand Poobah Purple Tentacle. Not to
Grand
let
Poobah?
anyone near this clock.
But I have rights. I'm a tentacle.
And a darned attractive one, I might add. No one gets to this clock while I'm here. And unless I have to go chase down some escaped humans, I'm glued to this spot.
Rats.
Right.
You heard the man. Escape!
You're talking to the wrong people. We like it here. We're celebrities.
Right, so we need other humans for him to chase.
Stupid tentacle.
Okay, here we go. Aha! Here we go. Remember that time capsule that Thomas Jefferson has? But there's nothing in it. Yet. Let's go get us a super battery. As I said, we need vinegar. That's the last ingredient. So,
Thank you. This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule. I'll bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
Whoa.
sweet boots. So what happens to wine after 400 years? Actually, yeah, that goes to Bernard. Alright. Vinegar. So now, pick it up, give it back to Hoagie, which we'll get back to shortly. Hey! Use roller skates with... It says mummy, but we know who that is. Oh, pick up the extension cord. We're going to need that later on. And use the tags.
You're ready to go now.
Yes, you are. I don't know where the tentacle's gone. Strike! Ha ha ha!
Well, that's the spirit. Everyone's raring to go. Let's get this show on the road.
Here it comes.
Boof!
Finest hour.
Now, we'll come back to that scene later. We're just going a bit of a explore. What's in here?
Great Scott.
Oh, that's right.
Purple.
You don't actually need this room. So we'll just
Say, you look kind
try and expedite this as worst I can.
You nitwit. I'm Purple Tentacle, renowned world conqueror.
If you'll excuse me, I've got something in the oven.
Anyone I know, eh?
I've just realised after all this time playing this,
Almost ready.
that's a toilet for a tentacle. I only just noticed that. Right, so now we go up here. Now, so for the human show, you need to basically have your mummy win. Only problem is, right now I'm going to lose. So you got best laugh, best hair, best smile. Well, he's got no hair, he can't smile, and he can't speak. Problem. So, that's where the horse's teeth come in. I mean, that's pretty cool. Ah, I've just realised I'm missing something. Did I pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Okay. Is it this one or is it the other one? Okay. No. I've just realised what I've done there. Okay, so we go back to Bernard, who's still behind me. I can't believe I overlooked that. Or did I pick it up? I did! So you give that to Laverne. We need to fix this. Ugh! That's raw and wet. Okay. Oh. Hang on. Did I give the scalpel? Yes, I did. So he needs to be able to laugh. That's where this guy comes in. Oh, so we'll just go push. Oh dear.
I hate that clown.
Not to worry, Bernard. Do this instead. Pick up the box. Ha, ha, ha. Give it to Laverne. Yeah, sorry, Natty, sir. Uzo had to, yeah. He's saving the world. Yeah. So now we'll give that to the mummy. Now, technically, which is the worst kind of position, he will win the show. The problem is, Harold is going to stand in the way. So we need to get rid of Harold. The only way to do that comes all the way back to when we got the bath. Okay. So let's... Actually, no, we'll go to the basement. Because keep in mind, even if we get all 3 characters sorted, which we're on the way to doing, Hoagie's pretty much just the vinegar and something else away from getting his battery, which is excellent. Which we'll just set up. Now that we've got the vinegar. Actually, wouldn't it be funny if you could put the vinegar in this? Paradox.
I don't want it.
Nah, fair enough. 400-year-old vintage. I mean, I love a good wine, but 400-year vintage... Actually, to be fair, there are some pretty old vintages out of France that have been cellared for about, 3 or 4 centuries. I wonder what that would taste like. I suppose you'll never know, because once it's open, it's open.
Ah, the final element for my ingenious battery. Stand back, boy. Give me room to work.
And here we go. This is brilliant. It's more of that subtle humour again. The funny thing is that up in the past, the present. Oh, I'm getting my timelines mixed up. In the present, if you pick up the super battery plans, you can actually look at them, which are quite hilarious in itself. So we will grab.
Don't look now, but the British are coming, dude.
Eh? Where? Is that supposed to be funny? I'm very busy.
Right, so now we have the battery. We just don't have charge, and any way to charge it. So for that, we need Franklin. There he is. So the key to getting him back out there is he needs a durable material for the kite. Whoops. Which is where the lab coat comes in, which is where the help wanted sign comes in.
I got something good for you, mister. Mister.
Mr. Brainstorm? Yes, hand it over.
Oh, Francocopter.
Does this belong to somebody?
Yeah, Red Edison.
Ah.
He hates Red Edison, by the way. If you actually talk to him.
Man has no vision. A lightweight, durable fabric like this going to waste down in his basement. When I'm done with it, it will fly. Eureka! The all-season Francocopter, ready to make history.
The Francocopter. Right, this is a time trial. It's kind of easy to miss this.
For the last time, you're not going to light anything. You just push it.
The whole time? How am I going to get up that high?
Oh, yawn. Okay, I'm all good.
Now, then push the kite into the air. All right?
Okay.
On you, lasagna.
Okay, so use with the pocket and then cue the push. Oops!
Oops.
Push the kite, not the pocket. Okay.
What part of the word now didn't you understand?
But I've loaded the battery.
Look, it's very simple. I say
You can do it all in one go, but I just clicked the wrong part of the kite. I mean, the Francocopter!
Got it.
marvelous.
Right, so it's already in there, in the pocket, and we just, push the kite.
Now,
Right there. If you do it without the battery, you'd still get this scene, but it's not a one-time and you're done deal. You get another crack. It only finishes once you've got the battery in there. Excellent.
Now that was interesting.
Yeah. Say, can I see that kite for a second?
No, I'm taking it back to my lab in Philly right now so I can study the results. Wish me luck.
Thankfully, the battery falls off.
I never got your name.
It's Hoagie, sir.
Nice working with you, Hoagie. I promise to name an invention after you someday.
Gosh, thanks.
And of course, he's named after a sandwich. So now we have... So Hoagie's now all good. So at this point, we can go to the outhouse, plug it in. So he's all sorted. But what good is that if the others aren't? And of course we still need the diamond. So,
Oh, Harold, that's gross.
What are you babbling about?
You really should
oh,
have told
my
me
visitors have arrived. This may take a wee pause once I get to a pause point. So I will be back.
That mess getting there.
Alright, I will be back.
Going to be sick.
I'll also update my schedules to finish this game. So we're going to have to do this in 2 parts. I do apologise.
Is that your
It's
regurgitated
best not to hide from the in-laws. They are lovely people, so it's... Yeah.
That's just a figure of speech. Do you realize you could have infected the whole show?
So yeah, the whole point of the bath is to eject Harold,
I just got all my shots.
because he's the one that actually is your impedance. But without him, providing you've got everything else, you will win the human show, which is important later on, of course.
I hate cleaning up after humans.
Alright, so we're just going to have to call early time for the moment, but we will be back. So, I know it auto-saves, but let's just save. Is that the one I want? We'll just do the top one, because it doesn't... There we go. 49%. Not bad. Okay, so we're going to stop there. Temporary intermission. Alright, and then... Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh. I can see me. That's funny. Okay, so we... As you can see, my stats aren't that flash. It's just... It's new. I'm new. We all start somewhere. So, channel... Oh, stream, channel... Hang on. Oh, of course, I probably actually stop doing what I'm doing to do schedules. Oh, no, schedules are up there. Alright. So we're just going to tweak that. So it's probably going to be closer to 6:30, because dinner and all that. So around 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock, I'll finish off this game. 3 hours, probably won't need that much. I'll just chuck it. No, we'll keep 3 hours just because I can. Day of the Tentacle, part 2. Ow, there's a screw in my keyboard. That's weird. Don't know how that got there. Done about Action Fighter. We'll see how we go, but we'll finish that show. I'll just, yeah. Now we'll keep it there. I might get lucky. So we will save that and hopefully... Yep, 6:30. GMT plus 13. Nearly plus 12 because we go back an hour with good old daylight savings here in New Zealand. And hopefully I will see you all 3-ish hours time. Cool. Catch you later for part 2.